this year's save given their recent acquisition, but we have taken them over, and today we are going to start our Premier League campaign against Brighton. Now, I have already done a live stream of this save. I did one a couple of days ago where we started the game off, we got introduced to the club and to the squad, we played a couple of pre-season friendlies, we've already made 3 signings, so if you want to go and check that out, please do. Probably better to go and check that out before you dive straight into this one, because obviously there are things that we've covered in there that we're not going to cover this time. We are starting today's episode with a game against Brighton. We might play Leeds as well, depending on how much time we have. So this is Newcastle United, ultra rich Newcastle United. We've got 96 million left to spend of 200 million, so we've already spent half of our transfer budget. Overall balance of 171 million. Very fancy indeed. Not much to play with on the wage budget, but we can alter that if we need to. So let's just take a quick look at the signings if you haven't quite not up to speed with them. So we have bought Renan Lodi from Atletico Madrid. We got him for quite cheap. I think it's like 24 million. Very, very good across the board, dribbling, crossing, excellent first touch. He's going to be a very, very handy asset on that left hand side. I'm planning to play him as a left back, but he can also play further forward if need be. So very, very happy with that signing. We also signed Raul Jimenez from Wolves. Maybe I could have gone for someone younger, but I thought proven Premier League quality, finishing excellent, heading, penalty taking, absolutely fantastic, brilliant mental attributes, and very physically adept. I didn't realise he was that tall, but there you go. Yeah, brilliant physical attributes as well. He is a massive upgrade on what we've got so far. And the other one is Yves Bissouma from Brighton. He's going to play in that kind of holding role. I might play him further forward if I can get someone else for that position. But yeah, another all-round very, very good mental attributes. Works hard in that midfield as well. Great positioning. Works well off the ball. And then great technical attributes. Marking, tackling. Marking is alright, I suppose. Can take a long shot if need be. But a very, very handy player to have in the middle of the park. So very happy with the signings I've made so far, but I do feel like I can make some more. I've done a bit more research on the kind of players that I could be picking up, so we're going to have another look at those in a second. So these are some of the players that I have been eyeing up, some of the players that I've put on my shortlist. These are also players that I've seen other people buy in Newcastle saves as well, decent players for low figures. Now, a priority is with Dubravka and Caldalo being injured, and one of the priorities is a goalkeeper. I know Pepe Reina is getting on a bit now, but Dubravka and Darlow are both injured. It's a short-term fix, so maybe we could get Pepe Reina, and Salah Tassar centre-back is another issue, or another position that I do feel that we really do need strengthening. I think we need at least 2 quality players at centre-back. So I think Salah Tassar, I think that's how you pronounce it, or Salah Tassar, is going to be the first player that we go after. He's not outstanding by any stretch, but he does have some very solid attributes: marking, heading, marking, passing, all very strong, tackling as well. He got some decent mental stats. Again, nothing outstanding, but pretty solid across the board. If I can get someone like him for under 10 million, I'll be quite happy with that. I think we're just going to dive straight in and make an offer. There's no option to talk to the agent this year. For this transfer. So I think we're just going to go all in at 9 million, and then I might sort of sweeten the deal with a little percentage of next sale thing. See what they say. They're happy, so we can just go ahead and do that. And then also I think for Pepe Reina, we're going to get him in as a short-term fix really. So I think I might go 500k. See what they say. Hey look, I'm a rhyming genius, I'm a poet and I don't know it. Are we going to sell Pepe Reina? whereas, I mean, he is arguably better than what we've got, even at 38. If we just have a little look at him, I mean, yeah, still for a 38-year-old, unbelievable attributes. Yeah, there's no real weak area. I mean, with his feet, yeah, but you know, he's a 38-year-old goalkeeper. That's not what he's been trained in. Unbelievable mentally. Off the ball, we don't need to worry about that. Who cares? The goalkeeper positioning could maybe be a little bit better. But good anticipation, brave, concentration. Yeah, it's another met point, but yeah, I think for 1.8 million, I think that might be a pretty decent move there. So yeah, and also another one I was looking at, Corin Santaliso. I mean, he's got. I mean, he can play in a variety of positions. Won the Champions League with Bayern. He was in France's World Cup winning squad. I mean, if we can get a player like this, I'd be very, very happy. I think we're going to go in for an offer on him as well. And I think we'll play it safe. We'll go, I don't know, 5. They're saying we could get him up to 4.6. I mean, we could ask. Could we ask agent? No, I'm just going to dive straight in. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to go 6 million. I'm going to see what they say. They're happy with that. Awesome. So we could be getting 3 new players in quite quickly, without it really impacting our transfer budget too much. And they've all been accepted straight away, so we can start negotiations. We're going to dive straight into it. Finalise all these promises, negotiate contracts, whatever he wants, I will take, and that should be that. Let's get stuck into Rayner's as well. It was a fairly straightforward contract, understandable. He's a 38-year-old man. Let's get in there, finalise that deal, walk away. Hopefully, the Corin Santaliso wants 80 grand a week. That should be doable. That's less than he's on now. Finalise promises. Let's see what he wants. 73 grand a week. Yeah, there we go. I think we can comfortably afford all that. Might have to adjust the wage budget a little bit. If we go into the finances, make budget adjustment, I might just tweak it this way. No, I don't want to tweak it this way, I want to tweak it the other way. Just to make sure that we got enough to tide these deals over. But yeah, we might have 3 new signings on the way in quick succession, which is awesome. Claudio Ranieri, what do you think about Newcastle breaking their club transfer record? I'm pleased for them. Are you though? Are you really? I doubt it. I don't really want a tactical meeting, to be perfectly honest. I don't want one. No, I can decide, thank you very much. So this is the team that I'm going to go with. We've had a bit of a crisis at right back because Emil Kraft is now injured, as well as Javi Manquillo. So Isaac Hayden is going to have to deputise at right back. So we've got Freddie Woodman in goal. Got back four of Hayden, Lascelles, Clark and Renan Lodi makes his debut. We've got Basuma as the anchor man in front of Longstaff and Willock. I was kind of tempted to maybe move Willock a bit further forward. We'll see how the game pans out. Ryan Fraser and Jacob Murphy on the wings. Murphy's had a really good pre-season. And then we've got Raul Jimenez making his debut up front. Dubravka is fit enough to be on the bench, but I really hope that I do not have to call on him because, I mean, he shouldn't be there, really. He's just there in case. So we just got to hope that Freddie Woodman does not pick up an injury and we're all good. So let's submit the team. Emil Kraft is an injury. I haven't picked him, have I? Oh yeah, you can name 9 substitutes now, can't you? Right, so I'm going to have to do... Right, I'm going to have to... Is there anyone that I can call on? Dwight Gale. Can Dwight Gale's... I have to drag him all the way up. This is a ball ache, isn't it? All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Make sure he goes into the right place, otherwise that would be inconvenient. He's unregistered. Oh my days, he's unregistered. Okay, right, we're just going to have to do Robbie Savage the second. He's going to have to come in. That's a waste of time. Okay, so 5 players are concerned, but we have got some players that seem to be okay with this, so I'd say, on the whole, that's a positive. Right, let's get into this team talk. I've got to wait about 5 minutes for the players to stop warming up. Okay, right, so it's the first game of the season. I'm going to pump my fists. Going to go out there and impress me. This is your chance to put out a statement, and literally nobody has reacted. I'm going to go for the midfield. I'm going to say pump fists. Apologies if you just heard the noisiest gate in the world then. I'm going to say I trust you to make the difference, make me proud. Okay, we have... oh no, not the tunnel interviews. No, I can't be bothered. No. Oh, here we go. So Brighton have got a 5-3-2 going on here. Lamptey and Cucurella on the wings, who are pretty good wing backs, the pair of them. And then we've got our 4-3-3, which seems a little bit deep now. I think we're just going to have to see how it all goes. Obviously, no, well, everybody's equal because nobody's played. So there we go. But they are nice little kick-off, or pre-match graphics, should I say. Right, I don't really want the Brighton statistics, to be honest. Put the map. No. Oh, okay. Right, Brighton have got the first chance of the game. Lamptey into Moda, Lallana. Nice little spell of possession here for Brighton. Early on, plays into Mope. We're not really closing them down, which is worrying. Woodman makes a decent save. Gross to play it in. Moda, we haven't picked him up at all. Cleared away to Raul Jimenez. I don't care. Right, let's change this thing before it goes back. Right, I want the match stats here. Oh no, I got the match stats there. There's no point, is there? What's the visualizer? That's good. See, that's useful. I want the Newcastle stats here so I can see who's playing well. What the condition, although I've got that down there, haven't I? This has been a mess. This has been a complete mess. Shall we just go for Brighton stats, see how they're getting on? Or what's shot map? Doesn't tell me much. Right, now that's all been sorted out. At least I can keep an eye on the Newcastle and the Brighton players there. Looking at them all with their 6 ratings because nothing's going on. A little bit concerned about our contribution to this game so far. But we have got a chance here. Hayden plays the ball in, it's cleared away. Now it's Lodi. Lodi with a brilliant run, plays outside to Murphy though, could have gone inside. Plays in towards Raul Jimenez. Lodi again on that right hand side, and Jimenez gets the first goal of the season. The first goal for Newcastle United. The first goal of the new era. Jacob Murphy doing the Lord's work on that left hand side. Plays it in, is headed away initially. Lodi clips it back in, Jimenez completely unmarked. And he heads the ball into the back of the net for our first goal of the season. Loving it. Suddenly we're straight back in this game. 3 shots to Brighton's 3. 2-3, that's alright. And we're top of the league. Happy days. Is this the first game of the season? I thought Arsenal-Brentford was the first game of the season. Evidently not, but now Brighton have got the chance. Plays it in towards Gross. And it's headed over. Okay, it's been a bit quiet since the goal. Brighton are slowly creeping into this game. McAllister with a decent shot. It tested Woodman. And he had to tip it round. It kind of caught him by surprise a little bit. And now Brighton have got a corner to be played in by Gross, headed away by Lascelles. We have defended set pieces fairly well so far. I'm probably going to put the jigs on it now. Lallana, lovely ball into McAllister, doesn't get picked up. Moda with the shot. Charged down by Basuma, and now we have a chance to break. Jimenez into Willock. Joe Willock, that was never on, was it? Let's be real. That was never on. Here's Willock again. Decent ball out to Murphy. Can he cut inside? Oh, he's made that Brighton player look an absolute moron. But then he made himself look like a moron by putting it a mile over the bar. A fairly even game as we come up towards half time. There is one more highlight though. It's it's Lamptey now. In towards Mope. Everybody misses it. Here's Cucurella. Stay on your feet, Hayden. Back to Moda, McAllister, Lamptey. To be fair, it's been coming. It's a bit of a ball ache right on the stroke of half time, but it has been coming. Cucurella on the left hand side plays it back. I mean, we just don't. just don't apply enough pressure. And I'm gonna shout. It's probably half time now. I'm gonna fire them up, even though the whistle's probably about to blow, and it is. But I think we need to put more pressure on them, man-mark them a little bit more as we head into the dressing room at half time. I've just got to try and figure out how to do that. So tactics. Yes, I know how this works, thank you very much. Okay, right, opposition. Opposition, we need to, I'm going to ask my assistant, see what he thinks. Yeah, I would go for that. Time marking, always close them down. I think definitely the fullbacks as well. Press the fullbacks, because they're the ones causing problems. And yeah, let's go back to the dressing room. And I'm going to say, what am I going to do? I might thrash my arms. Nah, that's a bit harsh. It's time for everyone to dig in and give everything you've got left tonight. Yeah, I mean, that hasn't had an impact whatsoever. And Brighton have got the first chance this second half. Plays it into Dunk and it's 2-1. Unbelievable. Oh, poor marking again. Just switched off. Let's have a look at this goal. Gross literally doesn't even need a run-up. And Dunk's there. Hayden, poor marking again. He hasn't had the best game today. I mean, I get it. He's kind of deputising for a role that he doesn't really play, but yeah, needs to do better. And suddenly, from a game that was looking really good, it's completely turned on its head. To be fair, Brighton do deserve it. They've been the better team, but I might start. No, how do I go on to tactics? Well, we can change some of this stuff as well. It's whips and crosses in, be more expressive, all that stuff. Okay, I can't do anything until the ball goes out of play. Now I can, right? I am going to, I hate it when it defaults to this. I'm going to put Willock further forward. I'm going to have Basuma there. And then I might, what could I change? I mean, Matt Ritchie was quite good on that left hand side. Jacob Murphy's gone a little bit quiet in the second half. So I feel like we've got way too many instructions here. Right, not shoot on sight. Let's go for. Actually, no. Let's just try and bring these down a little bit. I feel like we're confusing them. Alright, let's try that. See if that works. So it's been 5 minutes in. No real impact so far. Lamptey dispossessed. Now here's Ryan Fraser, who hasn't been in the game at all, but he plays in a good ball, and Jimenez hits the post. Cleared away, and I think we're going to have to make some more changes. I feel like this is not working. What do I do? Joe Willock's had it. I mean, Longstaff's had a pretty poor game. Do I take him off? Maybe like what I might do, take him off, put Shelby on, and then maybe, I mean, he's not really a dribbler, is he? We'll keep that as it is for now. Maybe it's just a positional thing. What could I do with Willock? I need some instructions. So I'm going to go roam from position, get further forward, dribble more, see if that has an impact. Okay, here's Lallana back to Lamptey. It's a brilliant cross, but no one's there to attack. Oh, Hayden, what are you doing, fella? Oh, he has had a terrible game. Pascal Gross is in and scores for Brighton. I mean, let's have a look at this, because this looks, I mean, that's criminal. He hasn't even looked. I mean, it's a stupid pass. Goalkeeper doesn't even go for it. Goalkeepers haven't been fixed. I didn't expect them to be fixed. They've been broken forever. And now we're bottom of the table. Oh, God. Isaac Hayden has had an absolute nightmare. I am looking to sell a few players. I think he might have just got top of my list. His Mopay is 4-1. Unbelievable. Shocking start to the new regime. I have no words. I mean, this is. I feel like this is a good point that we can look back on at the start of the save and say this is where we were when we this has been utterly dismal. Right, let's take Hayden off because he has been dreadful. Right, I know Cher's not a fullback. We're going to put him on fullback support. We're going to put Loddy. Loddy was good in the first half. He's gone a little bit into himself in the second half. I'm going to put Shelby a little bit deeper. Willock as well. And we're just going to try and we're going to go fluid counter-attack. We're just going to try and stop Brighton from making or doing themselves further damage now. This is absolutely shambolic. Can we maybe even get another goal? Here's Renan Loddy, who's making a forward one. He's been nice and positive, Loddy. He's a bit suspect defensively, but on the whole, going forward, he's shown a bit of promise, and I like that. And obviously he's one of those that is going to get much better as we get better players and a better team to build around. But our season has started abysmally. It is 4-1 at full time. Brighton 4, Newcastle 1. I mean, we made decent chances, didn't take them, and Brighton in the second half absolutely dominated. I'm going to thrash my arms and I'm going to say I'm far from on. The assistant recommends this one. Outstretched arms, no, point finger. I'm not happy with your performance out there. I feel like I could have been a bit harsher. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's start of the season. I'm going to send my assistant. Yeah, it's a wake-up call. But it might be a good point for us to look back on and go, right, this is how bad we were to begin with. And, you know, this is how we can improve. I feel like I'm just talking a complete load of bollocks, so I'm going to send the assistant. Are these transfers going to go through or not? 37.5 part exchange transfer. I don't remember it being part exchange. Ah, that's weird. Right, I can't put this there. Right, I think I'm going to end the episode here. And, we'll carry on next time. So we are rock bottom of the Premier League. No one else has played yet. I'll tell you what, should we keep simming and see where we are? Shall we? We might get those players confirmed. It's highly unlikely, but we might do. Right, we're not going to do that because it's taken ages. Right, I am going to end the episode here. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I think we'll come back. We'll probably come back for Manchester United, or Man UFC as they're now called, the mixed martial arts male division. Yeah, we'll probably come back for Man United. Those new signings, I don't think they're going to come through for at least a few more days, so we're going to have a bit of waiting time on that front. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you're going to enjoy this series. If you're looking forward to it, leave a like down below. If you're new around here and you like what you see, why not get subscribed so that you can be notified of these videos and further streams that I do in the future. But thank you very much for watching. I really hope that you did enjoy it. Stay safe, look after yourselves,